First time is always the best, but never cherished. You look back at everything that you've done for the first time and you reminisce, you're like, oh man, it was so much better back then, the good old days. But how come you didn't appreciate them the way you do now back then? And for the things that you do for the first time now, how come you just let them pass? I mean, it's a question to think about. If you're not experiencing that, then it's good, you know? You're doing the right thing. But I think the point of this video is more like, I want you to realize that the first times happen for a reason, so you appreciate them and you're grateful for them. You look back on them and you're appreciative that you were able to experience it and learn more so you can be the person you are today. People go through some very, very dark, evil things. And some things it's hard to forgive, some things it's hard to look back on. Sometimes you even look back with regret and guilt. But that is the cycle that keeps you trapped and holds you back. The cycle of inconsistent guilt, regret, fear, hatred, anger, all these things, they're just meant to keep you looped forever. You don't get the opportunity to see the world in its many different ways because you're still caught in your feedback loops, your negative feedback loops. Think of the world like a painter, you know? As a painter, you see the world through color. So this image right here, this 3D image, you know, you gotta figure out each color tint for each change and the angle and every single aspect. You gotta find a new color, you gotta understand color theory and how it's gonna all mesh together. So when you paint this image, it'll look like how it does in real life or however you're trying to paint. So I say, like, you look back on the things that happened to you, or you look back on the things that you've done, and I mean, there's only so much you can do. The only thing you can really do to move on from it is be grateful for it and move. And the things that you experience moving forward, you appreciate for what they are, especially the good things. But the bad things, you look at, you deal with, you get through it. Time moves on and you heal or you get better. That's all you could do. But the good, you gotta appreciate the good for what it is. You can't let it pass, or at least like you can't let the moment pass without you giving appreciation for it. Especially the good, because if you appreciate the good, you'll get more good. But if you don't appreciate the good, the universe is gonna look at you like, or I'll use God in this circumstance, God is gonna look at you like, all right, fine, here. And he'll give you something completely different. And you're gonna look back like, should have cherished those moments more. So the first time, you know, is always the best time. It's always, oh, this is the coolest thing ever. This is the dopest opportunity. And then you experience things more and more. You keep doing them. You still do it. Or things move on and things change. And now you look back and you're like, dang. You know? And I talk to myself in some of these, in this way too. Like, recently I've been trying to be more grateful for my past. And now I've kind of come to the realization that the things that I do now, like for the first time, like the things that I'm super afraid to do, the things I get anxiety to do because I've never done them before, those are the opportunities when I'm supposed to appreciate the moment the most. because that anxiety is there for a reason. You know, it's the first time I ever done it. The thing that you've done for the 200th time is always going to be the way that you did it the 100th time, because you've done it 200 times, 199 times. So now you look at the thing and it's just kind of regular. You do it because it's familiar. I also want to mention that, you know, it's good that you've done something 200 times. If you find yourself doing something 200 times, you like it enough to become a master at it. If you become a master at something, that gives you a lot more confidence in becoming a master at something else, and then another thing. And by the time you're 50, you have 4 or 5 things that you've mastered because you've put time into it. That is what creates real creation and true enjoyment and passion and for the world and for life, which gives you the will to live. And then if you have the will to live, you'll keep spreading positivity, making more people positive, and then you'll have a positive lifestyle. Things go up and down, things change, but the primary thing is finding something that you want to spend 200 hours or 10,000 hours is, I think, what they say for mastery. But you know how I said 200 times, 400, 500, 600, 1,000 times. If you become a master at sin, you're going to become a master at wickedry, and you're going to keep doing sinful things. But if you master something productive, something cool, something that's enjoyable for you, that gives you gives you peace, gives you serenity, you know what I'm saying, it's good. That's a good thing. But the things that you do for the first time give you angst and anxiety, and it's hard to relax because you've never done it before. And that's the moment where you really got to sit it and treasure it, because you'll look back at those moments and you'll be like, dang, I'm happy that I sat down and I experienced that moment for what it was. And that's all that matters. Because we look at the world as black and white, when reality is just gray. There's a lot of middle ground and a lot of things. So appreciate your moment for what it is. Whatever it is, the first time you do it, turn it up, be lit, be hype, be happy, be grateful, and then continue to pray for more good times like that. Because trust me, you don't need it. I can't wait till I got some money so I could buy me a little truck or something and then go hiking, or even just something. Not hiking, like camping. I want to go camping more. Definitely hiking. I need to learn how to fish. And I also need to learn how to actually run a farm. All big dreams, but just want to be amongst nature more. That's the priority. Because we look at this world as black and white, like, you know, we need this and this is gonna save us. But in reality, like, we're gonna live for however long we decide, you know. I want to live long enough so I can see my grandkids doing some great things. But I also want to make sure that my kids, or whoever is under me, or is getting guidance from me as I get older, becomes the best person that they can be, based off of who they want to be, and not because the world told them to do it.